So I got here a new brand of Icelandic whiskey, which I'm gonna try out. So this is quite interesting. It's called Grábrók, which is the name of a volcano, which, if you've ever been to Iceland, there's a high chance you've seen this volcano because it's right next to the highway. So if you, the ring road, so if you've driven that, you've seen Grábrók. Anyway, blended Scottish whiskey made with pure Icelandic water. So Grábrók blended Scots whiskey is the result of a perfect relationship between the Scottish tradition of distilling great whiskey and the beautiful, pure, fresh water of Iceland. Our alkaline water is filtered through a deep and porous layer of over 3,500-year-old lava, softening the water to an exceptional level and creating a distinctively smooth flavor. Okay, there is no way of reading that and not feeling that just sounds way too pretentious. I mean, it's cool, you know, that it's made. By the way, it's distilled in Scotland, and then they mix in Icelandic water here in Iceland, or they export the Icelandic water to Scotland in order to then distill whiskey into it. I don't quite remember which, but yeah, that's quite the process. And I also, you know, I mean, obviously it's a branding thing, and it's a pretty cool branding thing, but I think it's pretty funny that they, you know, we don't use just any old peasant lava. No, we could use the lava from Ódalahraun, or, you know, or if we really want to lower ourselves onto that level, we'll use lava from Hekla, but no, we use the 3,500-year-old lava from Grábrók. Okay. Anyway, so this is the bottle, and yeah, let's just, you know, give it a little taste. Let's see. It has a very... Actually, it does not have a very strong smell. It has a very, in my mind, a very mild smell. Just sort of, you know, the smell is sort of like, it's there. Yeah, I can barely describe it. It's a very, very mild smell to it. But yeah, let's just test just a little bit. Love that sound. Okay, so this is Grábrók whiskey. Oh yeah. It's a little sweet. You know, the foretaste, basically, you know, the opposite of aftertaste, whatever that's called, is a little bit sweet. Then it gets a little sour, but overall sweet, I'd say. And I think it's 40%. Is that correct? 40% wall. Yeah. But of course, this was just the first taste. My proper way of drinking whiskey is, of course, in a glass with a little bit of ice. So I'm gonna go get some. Alright, so here I got a glass with an ice cube, and let's just pour some whiskey into that. So this is about a double, I think. Yeah, so it does not have a very strong flavor, a hint of sweetness, but overall, you know, I'm not particularly blown away, you know, considering, you know, this pretentious, sorry to call it, but yeah, I'm calling it the way it is, pretentiousness with the Icelandic lava rocks that have distilled the pure, perfect water for this whiskey. The whiskey itself is pretty underwhelming. It is by no means a bad whiskey, but it, you know, it does not even rank on the top five or even top 10 of best whiskeys that I've had. So it's just sort of fine. So this is a half-liter bottle, I believe. Let's see, yeah, 50 centiliters. I believe it cost in Vinpolen 6,450 kronor, something in that ballpark. I'll put it on screen. It's so it is cheaper than the floki whiskey, which I have talked about here. A bottle of that costs between 10 and 11,000, depending on which type it is. I believe this has been aged though. Like, I think I read online that it's like, yeah, it's 8 years old. So, you know, for an 8-year-old whiskey, it's probably quite cheap. I don't often check the age stuff on the whiskey unless it's a particular type. So, but I think that overall, an 8-year-old whiskey should usually cost more than this. But very sweet, not very tasteful, and not tasteful. Ekki mjög bragðmikið, and but very passable. But you know, don't expect to get blown away or anything. But okay, have a nice day. Skål.